Welcome back. So, we reached ending 100. I did enjoy that ending quite a bit. But now we've had that, it's time to see what happens going forward on Study Fundamental route. So, to the blocked scenario, and let's see. Back we go. Unlock! Open sesame. Lovely. Day 24. All the dots. Why are you so quiet all of a sudden? It feels like your mind's somewhere else. Yeah, the thing is... Yeah, all those different endings that we saw now, yeah. I know this is sudden, it'll probably sound weird, but I figured it out. I think I know who's behind the murders in the mystery timeline. I know who X is. It's Kako. You knew?
Oh.
More accurately, it's the Gi-possessed version of her. A Kako G, to borrow the term you came up with yesterday. That's what I did. How long have you known that?
Oh.
The whole time. Ever since I got my memories back on day 3. Why didn't you say anything? You never asked. Why do you know it all of a sudden? I saw it in a dream. But I guess it's more like some memories from that timeline came back to me? That explains why you've been so spacey. Try not to get too fixated on it. Concentrate on tonight's sleep. I can't just turn off my emotions, especially when those memories... Some of the things I saw.
Oh.
It's Nozomi, isn't it? You're feeling bad about not being able to save her. Well, she took a grenade, so... All the dots. Takumi, why are we leaping tonight? To catch X, to stop Kako G. What will happen when we do that? A new branch of the mystery timeline will be created, one where Eva and the others survive and Nozomi won't have to die. Exactly. Focus on making that a reality. This is our chance to get back at the Gi for everything they've done to us. Of course, the one we'll be facing won't have actually killed anyone yet. There's still that question of like the Kako G that was in the mystery route that came to a different timeline. It's gonna be this one at some point. Maybe, but I'm still not letting it off the hook. Well said. Alright, calm down. It was 4:13 a.m. The two of us had already put on our leap suits. Hideko was adjusting the machine settings. I decided to ask her a few things, just to make sure everything was clear. So we're leaping to the Hunt mystery timeline. No, there's no Kako G there at this point. Alright. The G-possessed Kako isn't actually the mystery Kako. She came from another timeline. Or maybe I should say she was sent there. Sent by, well... I know, by me. That version of me thought she was doing the right thing, but it had serious consequences for the mystery timeline. All the reason why I have to fix this. It was my mistake. This is the least I can do to atone for it. So the timeline we're leaping to is... the Box of Calamity timeline. I looked at the time in my helmet window. It was 4:15 a.m. Hideko and I locked eyes and nodded. Time to go. Alright, let's go. Whoa! We're here. Yeah, I know I said this last time, but it barely feels like we went anywhere. That's just how it works. Get used to it. What's our plan for catching Kako G? The me from this timeline, Hideko number 3, will be here soon. She'll have knocked Kako G out with an anesthetic. So she's bringing her here to send her to another timeline. Hideko nodded. Her helmet moved up and down slightly. Thing is, like, you're thinking this is going to erase that sequence of events. It's not how it works. with creating timelines. There'll be two. I mean, I know you went with the idea of like, well, I'm going to atone for it, and then it'll split. It'll split, and there'll be a world where you didn't send Kako G off. Yeah, sure, but there's still a world where you did, that leads to everything we saw. So it's like, it still's not really resolving the situation, and so it's not resolving the Kako G that's coming back from the mystery timeline. Like, she's still coming back, and again, I feel like she's coming to steady fundamentals. She's still coming. Anyway, when's she coming? I don't remember the exact time, around 5 a.m., I think? Are we just going to wait around until then? Yes, we can hide somewhere we won't be spotted. What about our suits? It's best to keep them on. If she feels threatened, Hiroko 3 might use her hemo anima to attack us. And so we waited, but things didn't go exactly according to plan. 5 a.m. arrived, and there was still no sign of Hiroko number 3. We waited 5 minutes more, and another 5. By 5:15 a.m., I couldn't take the numb feeling in my legs anymore. I'm gonna go take a look outside. Keep an eye on things here, okay? What? Wait! I'll be right back, I promise. I ran outside to find countless drops of water falling from the sky. That rain stuff again. Right, it rains on day 24. I looked around, but didn't see anyone there. If Hiroko 3's coming, it'll be from that direction. Took off down a nearby street to check. Still no sign of Hiroko 3. Or Kako G, for that matter. This road is the fastest way to the lab from the school. Maybe something happened that made her take another route? I walked to the nearest crossroads and decided to take a look down one of the other streets. And then I saw someone. They were standing there looking right at me. The sun still wasn't up, and the rain didn't help visibility at all. Because of that, I couldn't make out who it was. It's you, mate!
Is that Hiroko 3? No, she'd be carrying Kakoji. So maybe...
Something clicked, and everything became clear.
It's me. That's the me from the Box of Calamity timeline. Takumi 3.
When I put that together, I took off down one of the ruined streets.
Hey, wait!
He ran after me. The rain was stronger now, but it wasn't slowing him down. If he caught up with me, it'd cause a lot of problems. I had to throw him off. But how? I tried to think of something as I headed down the road to the lab. I jumped over a puddle and ran a good 60 feet. Then there was a dull thud behind me. I spun around to see what had happened. Lying there on the soaking wet sidewalk was Takumi 3. He wasn't moving, and there was somebody else there too. It must be Hiroko. She stood over Takumi 3 and looked down at him. He looked up at her and croaked out a single word in a weak, faltering voice.
Who?
He never finished his question. The next moment his eyes glazed over and he passed out. Huh. Was it okay to leave him there like that? We moved him inside a building with a roof. That's good enough. Come on, we have to get back to the lab. Right. We ran back to the lab and into the PLM room. There was nobody there. But something was strange. The air was somewhat hazy, almost as if... Oh no. I mean, again, it still wouldn't have mattered whether or not we did stop them. It would have just made diverging timelines where one you did and one you didn't. That's all. Hiroko rushed over to the control console and began furiously typing on the keyboard. Damn it, we're too late. What's wrong?
No.
I checked the log. The machine was last used 10 minutes ago. What? How? One person made the leap. Their destination was the Hunt Mystery Timeline. You know what that means. Kakoji's gone. Just in the last 10 minutes. I'm afraid so. Hiroko number 3 must have arrived and sent her away while we were outside. No. We didn't have time to stand around and feel sorry for ourselves. We needed to act, and fast. And we have to go too. We'll follow her to the Hunt Mystery Line and... Hiroko shook her head. We can't. Why? Look at the display in your helmet. It keeps track of blood space wave activity. They're looking pretty low. Right, we won't be able to leap again for a while. It's 2 days until they'll be strong enough again. 8:10 p.m. on day 26. So yes, we're going to be stuck here for a while. In the Box of Calamity timeline. You gotta be kidding. Oh! Hideko and I discussed what we should do next. Eventually we decided to carry Takumi 3 back to the school. We couldn't just leave him out there in the ruins all night. With Takumi 3 hoisted on my back, we made our way back to Last Defense Academy. The sun was coming up by the time we arrived.
Oh.
The morning announcement will be playing soon. We have to hurry. How about you help me with this guy then? Excuse me? Me carrying luggage? That's your job, servant. Again with the servant stuff. Just who do you think I am anyway? My servant, of course. Was I not clear? Would you prefer lackey? Henchman. We took Takumi 3 back to his room. That was like to his room. And put him into bed.
There. That should do it.
No, he looks so pitifully vulnerable sleeping like that. I wish we could stay to draw something on his face. But we don't have the time.
Hideko.
We have to leave before the others start waking up.
Right.
Let's get going.
Back on the road to the lab, Hideko suddenly came to a halt. You still don't have all your memories back yet, do you? Huh? We're in the Box of Calamity timeline right now. What's that? If you don't remember, that's alright. We can probably chalk it up to leap damage. What do you mean? It's not important. Forget I said anything. She began walking again, clearly in no mood to discuss the matter further. I watched in confusion as she strode further and further ahead of me. What had just happened? What are you specifically talking about? We arrived back in the lab and did what little we could. Namely, we took off our suits, hung them up, and caught our breath. And once that was done, we were at a loose end. We had nothing to do and way too much time on our hands. We'll just have to wait things out here for the next 2 days. The next leap's at 8 PM on day 26, so it's more like 2.5. Don't quibble over details. What difference does it make? So, how are you gonna kill time until then? Want to play 20 questions? I think I'd get bored after about 5 minutes. Would you like to lick my boots then? Boop, 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 boop. And that was the last time we spoke to each other that day. Only the morning. For the next few hours, we sat around in silence, letting time pass us by. I'd be like, I'm just going to sleep in the corner for a bit. All the dots. All the dots. It's 10 o'clock. I'm getting pretty hungry.
Oh.
Me too. Go find some food somewhere and cook it for me. Somewhere. Somewhere in the town ruins. Sometimes you find old canned food around. Why don't you go look for some yourself? I'm not the servant here. That was the last straw. This is all your fault, you know. What is?
Hey!
I was missing Kakuji. I told you to wait here. The blood space waves were about to fade out. What was I supposed to do? I waited and waited, and you still didn't come back. So I went outside to try and find you. When I saw Takumi 3 chasing you, I knew I had to do something, so I went around him and up into one of the buildings. He would have caught up to you if I hadn't knocked him out with that nice clean knee drop to the back of his head. Don't you get it? I did all this to save you, and now you're saying it's all my fault? Hideko's tirade seemed to jog something loose in my mind. Of course. How could I forget something so important? Is it time leap damage again? What's the matter? A memory. I remembered something. About day 24 in this timeline. It was around 4 PM when I was Takumi 3. I saw Hideko 3 leaving the school grounds. Didn't realize it at the time, but she must have been carrying Kakuji too. I wondered what she was up to and I followed her. Then I spotted someone in a leap suit in the city ruins. Of course, I didn't know what the suit was back then. Or who was inside it. But I do now. That was the me from the steady fundamental timeline. Takumi 1, the version of me I am now. I don't need to tell you the rest. Somebody hit me with a nice clean knee drop to the back of the head. All the dots. That's weird, isn't it? Why is history repeating itself like this? Same thing happened in the killer zombie timeline. Like, yeah, it's not playing out how Hiroko said it would. Like, these are events that have happened to him from a different perspective.
Oh.
So what are you getting at? It's like we're on rails, just acting out a predetermined series of events. Same goes for us failing to stop Kakuji leaving this timeline. I feel like we're reenacting a version of history that's already happened. Although we're being railroaded so things play out the way they're supposed to. Is anything we're doing making a difference? Or is it even possible for us to change history? Or maybe this is like the events that lead you out. It's just like everything's working towards that. Maybe. Not this again. We've been over this already. Over in the killer zombie timeline, we saved Hiroko 2 and made sure Takumi 2 got treated. Yeah, but that's what he remembers. But... enough. I can't keep talking on an empty stomach like this. Don't waste what few calories I have access to by making me repeat myself. You should pay attention to what he's saying. He's right. I'm going to bed. We need to conserve our strength. Good night. Hiroko skulked away to a corner of the room and laid down with her back to me. It's almost like she's not wanting to admit this, though, I feel. I stared at her for a while and thought about what she'd said. According to her, Hiroko 2 was killed by Takumi 2 in the killer zombie line on day 16. But I had no memory of that happening. I really only had her word for it. Was it true, or could Hiroko have been lying to me? Maybe she's the one who's making events play out as they should. Suddenly, I became aware of a fragrance in the air. It felt familiar, almost nostalgic. Lavender! I knew that soothing floral aroma. It was the scent of lavender. Was that it? Next day? Alright, day 25. At the very least, we weren't in any danger of dying of thirst. Rainwater had collected in the little hollows of the ruins around us, giving us enough to stay hydrated. Food was another matter. The last time we had anything to eat was 2 nights ago. I'm feeling dizzy. I think my blood sugar's getting low. Same here, we need to find something to eat soon. Hiroko and I split up to look for food, but in the end... The whole day's almost gone. Have you been trying? I wanted to scream back. Of course I have. Just as hungry as you are, you know, but I didn't have the energy. I didn't say anything and Hiroko didn't press me. A heavy silence settled over the two of us. Faint from hunger and exhaustion, we slowly made our way back to the lab and spent the next couple of hours there. Takumi, what time is it? Check for yourself. You've got it built into your glasses, don't you? Too much trouble to raise my hand, just tell me. I took my device out of my pocket and checked the time. It's 9:50 p.m. Still a whole day before we can leap back. You know, like maybe like in like future scenarios, you should bring some food with you. I'm probably worried about us back in the steady fundamental. From their point of view, we just disappeared. Maybe they think we eloped together. Kidding, his face. Sorry, I don't have the energy to laugh. I'm almost at my limit too. Don't think I can make it through these last 22 hours. What do you want me to do about it? We've already searched every inch of these old ruins. In that case, there's only one place we can go. Really gonna steal food? Where's that? The only place we're guaranteed to get a high caloric intake. You want to steal food from the cafeteria? You're really that surprised? What, did you think we were going... why? What did you think we were doing here? What if someone sees us? That's why we've got our leap suits on. Come on, let's go. Can't remember if we saw people during the night at one point. We snuck along the hallway to the cafeteria and slipped inside, making as little noise as possible. Then we ransacked the place. We mostly took snacks and preserved food, stuff we wouldn't need to cook. Can't we just eat it here? And take off our helmets? We'd be royally screwed if anyone saw us. It's 11:10 p.m. The nighttime announcement was a while ago. Just go outside the wall of fire at least. Doesn't matter. Some of them are bound to still be awake. You worry too much. It won't take long. But right as Hideko reached up to remove her helmet, Gaku saw two of them. Yeah. We took off running as fast as we could, even in our panic trying to get away. A thought occurred to me. Something happened in this timeline with Gaku in the middle of the night.
I got kinda hungry, so I went to the cafeteria for some food, and when I turned around, there were two dark, shadowy figures standing at the back of the room.
At least I knew who those shadowy figures were now. Fortunately, no one tried to follow us, but we weren't in the clear yet. Clutching our spoils tight, we ran all the way back to the lab. There we go. Answers. Just more and more answers. Day 26. After we'd filled our bellies, Hideko and I decided to take some well-earned rest. We spent most of day 26 lounging around like giant pandas. Before we knew it, the sun had gone down and night had fallen. The time was 8:03 p.m. Soon, the blood space waves would finally be strong enough for us to leap again. Hideko was setting it all up. I didn't want to distract her, but I still had some doubts. Going to hunt mystery, right? Well, not quite. Why not? Shouldn't we be trying to stop Kakuji? Of course, but we're actually going to the mystery timeline. It's day 26. This is the day Hunt Mystery splits off into the Hunt and Mystery. Our original goal was to prevent the murders Kakuji perpetrates in the mystery line. Now that timeline has branched off. We have to follow her there. Hideko continued pressing buttons and typing commands, then stopped. No, this can't be. What's wrong? There's a lock on the mystery timeline. To put it simply, it's like when a phone blocks all incoming calls. Does that mean what I think it does? I'm afraid so. The machine won't let us leap there. Did Kakuji do this? Did Sephiroth do this? She must have. She's the only one in that timeline who knows this lab exists. She's smart too. I doubt it would take her long to figure out how the machine works. We've got no choice. We'll have to return to study fundamental for now and plan a new strategy. Damn, you're right. So it's between the machines and she'd locked the machine on that end. Okay. That answers a few little niggling things about the actual mechanics of this whole thing. Cool. There's just 1 minute left until our leap. Everything was set up and ready to go. What are we going to tell everyone when we get back? Went for a stroll? Eloped? There you go. How about we went out to explore the ruins early on day 24, got caught in the rain, and we were laid up with a fever until now? A fever so bad we couldn't move for the last 2 days? Nobody's going to buy that. I'm open to suggestions. Excuses and cover stories are your forte, not mine. Got you there. While we were talking, the time changed. It was 8:10 p.m. now. Okay. Time to go home. And we're back. Well, we'll be back. Give it a moment. It doesn't act as fast as I hope. It's late. Let's wait until tomorrow to discuss the Kakuji problem. Fine with me. I'm going back to my room. We staggered back onto school grounds and made it up to the roof. But when we got there, Where have you two been? You got any idea how worried we were? It's been 3 days. We've been going out of our minds looking for you. We couldn't find any trace of you. We're starting to wonder if you'd eloped or something. Seriously. But if that were the case, you wouldn't have come back. What have you been doing? Do you have to ask? Feeding, seeding, and breeding. Oh, such indecency. Do you two think of nothing else? I sighed. Might as well get this over with. The truth is, he went out to explore the ruins on day 24. You guys remember how hard it was raining that day? Well, we both caught a cold in it, and we all laid up with a fever until today. Everyone's faces had the same expression, blank astonishment. But the silence only lasted for a moment. Ah, sheesh, is that all? Guess there's no helping it then. Don't let it happen again, okay? All the stress is bad for my heart. Unbelievable, they actually bought it. Huh? Nothing, don't worry about it. Anyway, we were sorry to worry you all this time. Me too, I apologize. Wow, I didn't think I'd ever heard you apologize before. Alright, calm down, Gaku. It wasn't addressed to you. Oh, come on! Just then. Excuse me, I'm sorry to interrupt. Oh, Eva. You're here? Been brainwashed, I assume? I know this is sudden, but I am now a member of the Special Defense Unit. Perhaps you heard about it already? But I haven't formally introduced myself to either of you yet. The brainwashing's done? Well, like that's a little faster than in the other timelines. Mr. Sumino, Miss Shizuhara, it's an honor to be working with you. Hey! Aw, Eva. We told you before. You don't gotta be so formal around us. Yeah, we're all on the same team here. Just make sure to ignore any weird orders from the boys, okay? So I can't get her to show me her boobs. Of course not. And I can't perform a vivisection on her? Especially not that. But orders from us girls are okay. Eva, shake. Arf, arf. Oh dear. Kurura extended a hand. Eva knelt down and put her own hand on top of it. You're so adorable. Who's a good girl? You is. Yes, you is. She patted Eva's head. Eva herself knelt there with her tongue lolling, an expression of pure ecstasy on her face. Like, oh dear. I want to try too. Eva, do some more doggy style stuff. Doggy style, understood. Lady Eva, no. You must ignore stranger orders from the girls as well. I wanted to set up a killing game with her. A killing game? That sounds lovely. I'd be glad to participate. You don't even know what that means, do you? You should join too, Mr. Yakushiji. And you, Mr. Ginzaki. Well, I guess a little one wouldn't hurt. Don't get swept up in the mood, you two. Oh, is a killing game a contest to see who can kill the most invaders? That really does sound wonderful. Let's all kill lots of invaders together. I wasn't sure what happened in the 3 days that Hiroko and I had been gone. But it seemed like Eva had assimilated into the team just fine, even without our help. Now that the team's back together, should we celebrate the usual way? I'm down for that. All right, 1, 2, 3.
Special Defense Unit! Best in the world! Indestructible and undefeated! Never lose! Never yield! Special Defense Unit, fight on!
Oh dear. Everyone raised their voices, their cheers echoing out across the roof. Hiroko watched them with a mixture of confusion and relief.
I guess this is fun.
I guess it's fine. Her expression softened a little. She smiled as the group continued kidding around. Okay, so we got Eva in the group now. Cool. Just need Ato. Day 27. Sumino, Shizuhara, I assume you know why you're here. Did you need some extra players for a game of Mahjong? Of course not. This is about your unauthorized stay away from school grounds. It wasn't our fault. We were out on a regular exploration mission, but then we had to... What? Okay, we were out on a regular exploration mission, but then we had to prick our dangle tools joined spigot with a prawn tackle. That's right, if we hadn't done that, the Beveragash's muffin hole would have rugged all over the Hampton box. I found the prawn tackle just fine, but actually, Akon pricking the dangle tool joined spigot was harder than we thought. It's delicate work after all. In the end, it took us 3 whole days. Naturally, we were lying through our teeth. We were just making up a bunch of nonsense words we hoped sounded convincing. We'd had a little strategy meeting before we came here to get our story straight. Like, what the? Had the intended effect, Sarai and them were stunned into silence trying to make sense of the gibberish we'd bombarded them with. We were waiting a full 30 seconds before they spoke again. So, what exactly is a dangle tool? Whatchamacallit? What? What does this beaver gash thing gummy have to do with it? Even if we tried to explain, you wouldn't understand. Suffice to say, we had to deal with a certain phenomena to prevent the entire Special Defense Unit from being wiped out. We knew about it thanks to our previous experiences in the time loop. Caused us no end of suffering in the other timelines. So, you were out there trying to save the rest of the team. And working at it solidly for 3 whole days. We both nodded, our faces completely serious. I don't know about this. You're cracked. Oh no. Does sound a mite suspicious. Oh, so that's your attitude, is it? In that case, maybe we'll stop sharing information about the enemy with you. Are you okay with that? Your new and improved Dolmenic cognitive reconstruction therapy process was only made possible because of my advice. Isn't that right? I suppose so. Thanks to that, we brainwashed Eva much faster than we were expecting. And it's so complete that we never have to worry about it coming undone. Provided she isn't subjected to a very powerful mental shock, that is, like some really bad food. You see what I'm saying? Takumi and I are on your side. We always have the team's best interests in mind. That's how we've made it all the way to day 27 without a single member entering total death. No! Oh, fine, have it your way. If it'll help us win the war, anything goes. We'll do whatever you want. Well then. Yeah, you're off the hook. You're allowed to stay outside school grounds without prior notice. Just make sure you're here on battle days, alright? As best we can. After finishing up our talk with Sarai and them, Hiroko and I made our way to the library. Back to looking for reflections, huh? You do want to find a way out of this loop, don't you? Yeah, of course, but will we really find it in that book? All we know is that Professor Inone was researching the time loop and wrote up his findings. It's our only lead. We have to take that chance.
What are we going to do about Kakoji?
What can we do?
I don't know. I thought about it all last night, and I still haven't come up with anything.
Yeah, it is a case like we can't do anything. We just have to wait for her to arrive back here. Yeah. When's the next time we can leap? Day 31 between 1:50 and 5:10 p.m. 4 days from now. We still can't leap to the mystery timeline. It's going to stay blocked off for the next 50 days. It is just that case of like, we can't really do anything. Until the block is gone, that's it. That's it. Why 50 days? When a timeline is locked, it automatically opens up again after 50 days. Oh, that's convenient. Kakoji leapt on day 24. It would be at least day 74 before we can follow her. It'd be way too late to stop her by then. Exactly. I'm honestly stumped. We'll just have to put the whole Kakoji issue on hold for now. I know it's frustrating, but it's the only thing we can do. Kakoji still weighed heavily on my mind, but I tried to concentrate on searching for the book instead. Finding a way out of the loop was just as important, if not more so. I knew that, and I really did try to focus, but I'm so bored. This is so irritating. 60% of these shelves searched and still nothing. Maybe it really isn't here. Don't say that. It's here. It has to be. How can you be so sure? Instinct. That's all? Don't underestimate my instincts. So it's somewhere in the 40% we haven't checked yet? Hope you're right. Hope has nothing to do with it. What if it isn't here? What?
No.
What are you going to do if it's not here? How will you take responsibility for that? She's not making any sense. What am I even supposed to say here? Anyway, I'm done for today. Go do whatever you want until tomorrow. Having reached her limit, Hiroko stormed out, the clacking of her heels echoing down the halls as she went. What was that all about? I decided to ignore Hiroko's weird outburst for now. It's probably just the stress of the last few days getting to her. It would be evening soon. After getting my thoughts in order, I headed out like usual. Maybe she just got a flood of new memories from somewhere. What should I do with the rest of my day? I still couldn't take my mind off the Kako G problem. But it was like Hiroko said, there was nothing we could do. I need to make finding the book my first priority. Who knows, maybe I'll come up with a way to deal with Kako G while I'm searching. Yeah, possible. I got into bed and let the tide of sleep wash over me. Within a few minutes, I was out like a light. Day 28. Back we go.
Oh.
You're late, you blithering halfwit. Can I at least take my time over breakfast? Just get to work, I don't want to waste time talking. We got 40% of the library still to check. The book has to be in here somewhere. Give it your all and find it. Before I could reply, Hiroko disappeared into the upper part of the room. Her eyes had looked bloodshot. She was just as stressed out today as she was yesterday. I didn't want to think about how she'd react if we didn't find the book today. Not wanting to let that happen, I plunged into the search, trembling with a kind of desperate determination. The day wore on, and the moment I'd been dreading finally arrived. Gulp.
No.
Can't take this anymore. I'm going to burn all these books to ashes. Whoa, calm down, Hiroko. We've still got like 30% to go. Still have a chance of finding it in... No. We've been searching for days and there's still no sign of it. It's not in here. We won't know that for sure until we checked it all. Somewhere along the way, our roles have been reversed. How did that happen? We'll just have to order it online. I don't think they deliver out here. Then what do we do? If we can't find that book, we'll be stuck in this loop forever. I'm going back to my room. Take the rest of the day off. Be seeing you. That's the thing, is like she's got to a point now where it's like it's been 40 years for her, so you know. Hiroko left, her eyes downcast. Unlike yesterday, she didn't seem angry or stressed so much as emotionally exhausted. Yeah, she's reached a breaking point. It was evening. Still had some free time left. I went back to my room to center myself, then headed out. What should I do now? Reflections is still a no-show. Is it in the library or not? We've come too far to give up now. I'll see the search through to the very end. Will Hiroko be there tomorrow? Still had some fears and doubts in my mind, but they all faded into the background as I drifted off to sleep. Day 29. After breakfast, I made my way to the library. Somebody else was there already. They had their back to me, but it was clearly a girl with long, dark hair. Who could it be? Hey, Hiroko, good to see you. At the sound of my voice, she turned around, but it wasn't Hiroko. Good morning, Mr. Sumino. Eva, what are you doing here? Studying. I thought it would be useful if I knew more about your culture and customs. Can we just order Eva to check for the book and then just relax? How about you? There was a chance she knew something about the book I needed. It wouldn't do any harm to ask anyway. Have you ever heard of a book called Reflections? Eva thought for a moment, then shook her head. No, I haven't. I'm sorry. That's too bad. I don't suppose you know anything about time loops? Oh yes, I know all about them. What? It's where young men and women go wild together in a swimming facility after dark, with colourful lights everywhere. It's an evening of debauchery and hedonism, is that right? That's a night pool, not a time loop. Got the last word backwards. Oh. Clearly Eva didn't know anything that could help me. Well, I must be going. I have to give Miss Ozuki a massage later. Why am I not surprised? Please excuse me. Again, I order her to help. As soon as Eva left the room, somebody else appeared from behind the stacks.
Huh?
Hideko, how long have you been there? A while. I skipped breakfast and came here first thing this morning. So you heard me talking just now. Of course, you should be more careful. Mentioning the loop could have unintended consequences. The loop and cryptoglobin are connected, so I thought Eva might know something about it. But she didn't. Leaking information to her only makes things riskier for us. I just asked her about them in general. Didn't tell her we were stuck in one. It should be fine. Hideko furrowed her brow. Fine, let's just get started on our work for today. Right, reflections. Here we come. However, things are starting to look bad, aren't they? Yeah, I'd say we've searched around 80% of what's here. Just 20% to go. What if we ask the others for some help? How are we supposed to explain that what we're doing without telling them about time loops or parallel leaping? Maybe it's time we did tell them? Did you forget what I told you back on day 11? Telling them practically guarantees the worst possible outcome. I've lived through 146 loops and there's never been a single exception. We're on our own then. Yes, we'll have to hope for the best from this remaining 20%. Hideko and I left the library, went back to my room. Part of me wanted to keep searching for it right until nighttime, but I knew that wouldn't be practical. I had to strengthen my bonds with the other teammates if we were going to work together effectively. Guess I should go find someone to hang out with. After a little mental cleanup, I headed out on my rounds like usual. Well, we'll probably finish our search of the library in another 2 days. If we still haven't found the book after that, then I'll deal with that when the time comes. She's gonna go crazy. I tried not to think about what the future might hold and counted sheep until I fell asleep. 1 sheep, 2 sheep. Day 30. We were approaching the worst case scenario. It wasn't a sure thing just yet, but the little hope we had was dwindling away rapidly. Evening had already arrived. Hideko and I stopped searching for books and regrouped. Boop, 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 boop. The seconds ticked by in silence. She didn't have to say anything. I knew what she was thinking. Don't worry, I'm sure it'll be in the last 10%. You really think so? Yes, absolutely. My words didn't do a lot to reassure her. She turned to me with a weary expression, like she was carrying the weight of the world on her shoulders. Takumi, do you believe in miracles? I wasn't prepared for a question like that. I had no idea how to answer it.
I think if you keep believing in something for long enough, you can make it happen. You can absolutely overcome any obstacle in your way. I don't know if that counts as a miracle or not, but it's good enough for me.
Did you steal that line from someone? It's far too philosophical for a servant like you. Thanks.
Oh.
At least that's what I'd usually say, but I'm not in the mood for it today. What? Alright, I've decided. I'll believe too.
Huh?
In miracles. No, not miracles. What I want to believe in is... like you, Takumi. Hideko stared at me intensely. I froze up, gulping nervously, and then... that was a close one. I was about to start spouting corny lines myself. It could have been my imagination, but it looked like Hideko was blushing, just a little. All we can do now is push through to the end. The day after tomorrow, that is. The day after tomorrow? Tomorrow is no good. We have other plans, remember? Of course, it's going to be day 31. Exactly. That means we can leap again. Where are we going this time? I haven't decided yet. Let's talk about it tonight. Okay, see you after dinner. In the usual place. Sounds good. Doom, doom, doom. parted ways with Hideko and returned to my room before heading out on my usual rounds. Hey, Hideko. I noticed something on my device earlier. Take a look. Showed her the screen. It was currently displaying the map of the different timelines. This is the Hunt mystery route. What about it? Kakoji leapt to this timeline on day 24, right? And it splits into the Hunt and mystery lines on day 25. All this time, we've been fixated on just one of those branches, the mystery timeline. It's only natural since our goal has been to prevent the murders that happened there. That's right. As far as I've told you several times now. It's been locked, so we can't leap there anymore. So we help out on the invader hunt for a while? Yeah, I know. But putting the murders aside for a moment, what if we focus on catching Kakoji instead? See, still another branch she exists in that hasn't been locked. Right, we just have to leap to the invader hunt timeline. A sponsor. The two of us snuck out of school and headed toward the lab. Everything looks good. The hunt timeline hasn't been blocked off. So we can leap there? Yes, but not right now. The blood space waves won't be at their peak until tomorrow afternoon at 1:50 p.m. Or at least we know that. And we have a real chance of catching Kakoji now.
We still won't be able to do anything about the murders in the mystery timeline.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean we should just let her run wild in the other one, does it?
You're right. We should treat her and get rid of that Gi parasite in her head. There's another thing too. But bear in mind, it's only a theory. I think the sponsor behind the Invader Hunt killing game is probably Kakoji too.
Oh yeah.
She's the one who set it up so everyone would have to kill each other?
It would make sense, wouldn't it? There's no one else who'd be in a position to mastermind it.
So if we stop her in that timeline, we can stop the killing game from happening.
Now we know that doesn't happen until we resolve it and then someone else turns up, you know. Sounds like we decided on our destination. Yeah, tomorrow we're leaping to the Invader Hunt timeline. Hideko, I want to ask you something about the Hunt timeline. I don't have any memories of it. What exactly happened there? Like I said, we were forced to participate in a killing game called the Invader Hunt. Right, I do remember the name. It appeared on the blackboard on day 25 of the Hunt mystery timeline. There was also a tape recorder left on the teacher's desk. It had a message that mentioned it too. But that's all I know. I must not have gotten my memories back yet. To put it simply, we were offered a chance to participate in the game. The Hunt timeline is what happened when you agreed to it. And then the Invader Hunt took place. But what about after that? What actually happened during the game? I don't really know either. My memory of it ends on day 30. Why? Because... Hideko let out a deep sigh. Dead. Day 30 is the day I was killed. Yep.